In every store, it's essential that you sign in on every visit. This usually needs to be done at the front desk or kiosk, but if you're not sure, any member of store staff can point you in the right direction. It's very important to introduce yourself to your store contact and start to build some rapport.
I'm going to be calling here every week. My job is to take care of the front of the store.
Store staff need to be aware that you will be visiting the store 3 times per week to ensure that the right LRS SKUs are available in chillers to meet consumer demand at key sales times. They can be confident that you are going to be a huge benefit to them.
Brilliant. Go ahead. Thank you.
In your introduction, be sure to state who you are, why you're there, how often you'll be there, and what benefit you offer to them. Here we see the soft drinks ranged in this store, and your first priority is to ensure the LRS Super 6 range is available for purchase. Availability is everything. If it can't be seen, it can't be bought. In this chiller, we can see 4 of the Super 6. Lucozade Energy Orange and Energy Original, Lucozade Sport Orange and Ribena Blackcurrant. 2 are missing, Lucozade Sport Raspberry and Ribena Light. In this situation, we have 14 facings here, giving LRS a 7.3% share of space. Our mission here is simple. Before attempting anything else, we must ensure the Super 6's availability. The missing stock is usually in the warehouse. If the stock isn't in the warehouse, you can take some from the ambient shelf, but ensure you inform your store contact. This may highlight the need for a system stock order or a shelf capacity increase. Be sure you check the top of the shelves, as stock is often kept here rather than in the warehouse. We can now take this stock to the front of store and merchandise into the chiller. To be fully merchandised, we must make sure that a shelf edge label, an SEL, is in place for each product. You can ask a store colleague to help you if you don't know how to do this yourself. Take a bottle of each product with you so the store contact can scan it for the correct label. Another useful tip here, if you've built up a good relationship, see if you can get a batch of SELs printed at once. These are the same in every store, so will save you asking every time.
Brilliant, thank you.
Having the right labelling in place will help the store staff, and especially the night shift, maintain this availability for you. We've now increased the LRS facings to 19, which is 10% of the chiller. So now we're sure the Super 6 are available, and we've ensured we retain the space by merchandising and labelling it correctly. We must make sure that they are given the right share of space that these top-selling products need, in order to give the store the maximum rate of sale possible. Here we have a 2-bay chiller. So we know that in order to meet shopper demand, we need to increase the number of facings of our Super 6 products. We can see that some competitor brands are over-faced, so we simply expand our presence to compete fairly. By doing this correctly here, we have increased our share of space to 22 facings, just over 11%. After consistent work in the store, you'll begin to see your efforts pay off, and the Super 6 range will begin to be available on entry, so we can refocus on expanding and amplifying the LRS range available in store. Before you leave the store, make sure you explain the benefits of what you've done to your store contact.
Have a look at the chiller, have a look at what I've done so far, and just explain to you what I've done before. Is that okay?
Yeah, fine.
Well,
If they're low on stock, there may be a need to clear a stock error or increase the shelf capacity to meet the consumer
so
demand.
what I've done, I've got all your best sellers in the chiller here.
You can discuss this with your store contact. You will have supporting sales tools to influence the customer and overcome any objections.
Maybe we're increasing the capacity on that to drive enough stock for the 2 locations.
Okay.
Here we've grown the LRS share of space from 7.3% and 14 facings to 38 facings and 20% of the chilled soft drink space available. Your job now becomes protecting this space and ensuring your store contacts understand the benefits of keeping their top-selling products available at all times. Remember your in-store priorities. 1. Ensure the LRS Super 6 have availability in the front of store chiller. 2. Give the Super 6 the facings and presence they deserve as top-selling products. 3. Extend the range available to further the LRS presence and share of space in the chiller. 4. Resell the benefits of what you've done to your store contact and ensure the stock levels are maintained to meet demands as a result of your work in store.